Next question is, I think it's going to be the last one. Many yet to be Muslims, people that maybe get very upset about a particular issue, which is the marriage between the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Aisha radiallahu anhu. You know, narrating that, of course, that the marriage would have been consummated at a very young age. So I think maybe that would be good for non-Muslims to, or not yet Muslims, sorry, to understand the background to that.
Fellow brothers and sisters in Islam, and for people who are not yet Muslim, it's very sad. A lot of people have made a comment about the marriage of Prophet Muhammad to Aisha very negatively because they don't understand the whole issues. If you look back to the history of the marriage between Prophet Muhammad and Aisha radiallahu anha, Allahu Akbar, it's a very unique relationship, and there is nothing to do about sex here. Normally when people talk about this relationship, they talk about sex. How can a man like this, like a father figure to Aisha, get married with Aisha? The relationship between the Prophet and Aisha, Prophet with Abu Bakr, is very, very unique. And there's no sex involved yet in the early age, brothers and sisters. But to be very frank to all of us, as husband and wife, do we have complaints towards our husband, sister? Do you have any complaint about your husband? Be honest to me. Do you have any complaint with your husband? Yes. At least sometimes you said, I have been warning you, I have been reminding you, but you never change. You are always the same person. Among us, husband and wife, there is always some complaint. Either you say it aloud or in silence. There's always some complaint. Either you tell him directly or you talk to your family, you talk to your best friend. Or the husband is alike. You know something? Do you know that your husband is going somewhere? No. You thought that you are the only person who have some problem in communication, the communication with your husband. No, every wife seems to have the same problem. My husband also the same. But you never find in the history of Aisha she made any complaint about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Never. It's a great nikmah. People don't understand. People who are trying to create this fitan is because they are jealous about the life of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Even he's an elderly man, he married with this young girl, but most of the wives of the Prophet, they are widows. Only Aisha radiallahu anha. And never in the time of the Prophet when he was alive or after the Prophet depart, wafat, Aisha make any complaint, negative complaint towards her husband. Whatever she say, everything is good. To show us that there is no, I would say that there's nothing against her nature. She accepted the Prophet. You know, when the time when she got married, she didn't stay with the Prophet. She still stayed with the family, her own family. And just after marriage, she'll go and play with the friend. And to show us that the Prophet never do anything that is not right as a man. Until when she is prepared, then only the Prophet have a relationship with her. And that's also with her consent. It's not by force. Now that relationship is a very unique relationship. Only Allah and the believer understand. For those who don't understand, they will create a fitan to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Allah protect the Prophet, protect us, and may Allah make the people who want to know the truth to be fair and honest to the teaching of Islam, and not to be biased and be unjust to the ummah. And may Allah guide us all. Wabillahi taufiq wa akhir da'wana walhamdulillah bil alamin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.